everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play The Witcher 3. And here we are, as we left off last time, in the woods on Ard Skellig, having investigated the whereabouts of Ciri using the Mask of Erebros with Yennefer's assistance. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, today we are going to be, first of all, reading a book. So we'll do that now. Right, which book are we going to read this morning? We're going to read The World Underground. We hunkered down for the night in a cave so enormous the light from our torches faded into the murky black without revealing any upper bound to it. For most of the night all we could hear was the rushing of water somewhere behind the wall of the cave. Yet after some time, it is hard to say how much, for we had lost all sense of where day ended and night began, we heard a sort of scraping noise, and then the sound of boulders shifting. The scraping turned to a roar, but by that time we were already on our feet and running towards the tunnel through which we had entered the cave. We did so none too soon, for the shifting had opened up a new passage in the cavern, which began to spew out hordes of small, misshapen humanoids. Without breaking stride, I looked over my shoulder, and in the midst of the mass of midgets, I spied the outline of a large black troll. Thus began our run for our lives. Sounds like knickers, doesn't it? Sounds like knickers to me. It was a bit of a short one, so we'll read one more. The Wild Hunt. A frail ribbon flickers across the sky, the rider's spectral silhouettes barely discernible within it. Then the cavalcade contorts closer and closer, revealing more and more of their ghastly form. Now the buffalo horns atop their helms penetrate one's view, now the crest betwixt them, and now the skull-like face exposed beneath their visors. The riders sit astride skeletal mounts, bits of barding stuck to their sides like boils. A furious gale howls through the willows. Their blades now glisten like unfailing stars in the black sky. The wind howls louder and louder. No, that is no wind. That is ghoul song. Suddenly, the nightmarish cavalcade twists once more, the hooves of its ghostly mounts churning the light of will of the wisps, hanging above the bog. At the head of the cavalcade rides the king of the hunt. A rust-eaten bassinet sways above a skull-like mask. Gaping eye sockets burn with a pale blue fire. Around him whirls a tattered cloak. A necklace rattles atop his rust-covered breastplate. Holes empty as the abyss stare out from it. Once they were filled with precious stones, but these fell out during his race across the skies and became stars. The king of the hunt laughs, his teeth, rotten as the grave, snapping above the rusted collar of his breastplate. The blue flames in the eye sockets of his skeletal mask roar. Sounds frightening, doesn't it? Even more frightening to see them in person. Okay, that'll do for now. So we will also meditate, restore some of our potions. A bit of a rest. After playing Gwent, it's hard work, you know what I mean? Right, bestiary, no. Where are we going today? Well, I've got 3 side quests to do. Should take us about an hour to an hour and a half, if we don't get distracted on the way, of course. And we're going to start off by completing the quest Practicum in Advanced Alchemy. We're doing this for Gremist, and funnily enough, once we do this for Gremist and hand the quest back into him, he's also one of the Gwent players for the main Gwent questline that we can play, so that'll be a nice way to finish the session off. But to start with, we're going to be going to this village here. There's an undiscovered location as well, and then there is one of the ingredients for Gremist, I think, or either that or it's one of the things that he needs. I put a bloody marker on it. It's the, what is this? This is Fritjof, the druid in the nearby village. Convince him to talk to Gremist. Okay. Right. So that's going to be the way we start the session, and I'll just keep updating you as we go along, because it's going to be a little bit haphazard in a certain sense, because we're going to be toing and froing between various points. But I have plotted the route so there should be no backtracking. It should all flow seamlessly as we move along. And if you know me by now, me and flowing seamlessly never tends to happen.
That's it, Roach.
So we'll take Roach through this rather hideous looking wood that's been blasted with some sort of magical force as we make our way towards Fritjof. Okay. I'm just taking a very direct route here. If it's taking us off a mountainside, I'm screwed. Right, is this the village? Doesn't look like the village.
Now. Whoa.
Well, that was a rather unexpected interruption. I started a session about 2.5 hours ago, played for about less than 5 minutes, and had to be whisked away. But anyway, I am back.
Yeah.
You won't notice much difference, but yeah, very bizarre. Let's hope I can sit down for the next hour now and finish this session properly. So we were on our way to find Fritjof the Druid in a nearby village to convince him to talk to Gremist. But before we do that, there is a notice board here in said village. There might also be other things that we can concern ourselves with, such as games of Gwent with the local merchants, maybe a quest or two, you know? So we're going to just take a look in the village first of all before we start chasing up errands for random druids. What on earth is this ruin? No idea, but there's loot to be had. And if there's loot to be had, well, I have to have it. Got a campfire as well. Okay. And there's a door that leads inside the building. This is very bizarre indeed. What is it?
You were there in the keep when the werebears attacked.
Who are you?
Fine, fine.
He's a named character in a rather strange location. I've got a feeling we might be speaking with this chap before this session is through. Okay, so we need to be going down this way. What's happening over there? Oh, that's very strange.
Right. I'll take half from the horns. You take the other half from the hide.
What'll we leave for the gods?
The gods can hunt their own.
Oh, blasphemy! Oh dear. Don't let the gods hear you. Oh, they hear everything. Right, this is Blandair. Finally got the name of the village. Blandair. Unusually for a Skellige village, Blandair is located inland, far from any shore. Its inhabitants scratch out a living through mining and shepherding. There is also a symbol for a merchant here. Oh, how lovely. How charming, love. How charming. Have some decorum, will you?
Hankering for some trotters, eh?
Okay, so here we are in the heart of the
Well
village.
be your lucky day. Spending hard-earned coin, that's an art in itself.
Oh, he does play Gwent. Oh,
Let me have a look.
what do we want to do? Do we want to play Gwent straight away, or do we want to leave the game to Gwent till the end of the session? Because I will be playing Gremist as well. It's got nothing I want to buy, and I don't think there's anything I really want to sell. So, okay. I'm thinking. Might as well play him now, because I don't know how long we're going to stay in this village for, and I have no idea if we're going to return. So, Game of Gwent to start the session, Game of Gwent to end it.
Hard to argue with that. Want a bit more to spend, though. So how about a game of Gwent?
Yeah, how about a game of Gwent, mister?
Where you sailing this time?
How about a game of Gwent? Ooh. What is he playing? He's playing Northern Realms, so Biting Frost, perhaps not so much use to us as it would be against a monster deck. 2 Commander's Horns, Thaler, Spy, Medic, Siege. Not a bad deck. I don't think I need 2 Commander Horns though, so I'll get rid of 1 Commander Horn and get rid of 1 Biting Frost and get another one. Great. Could have done with a decoy. I'll just get rid of these straight away. Oh, another one. Another spy. Biting Frost might come in quite handily now, because he's going to get a lot of a points boost for all the spies that I'm putting down. And now he's playing his spies, which is perfectly fine. He hasn't played his decoy yet, if he's got a decoy. I think his full test is the full test that clears the weather. So Biting Frost might not be so much use. So what do I want to do here? Could Scorch off his 10-point spy there. If he has a medic, he can play that back at me though. He's now playing Thaler. This is a bugger as this, I'm telling you now. This is a major bugger. This is a major buggering. Because I have no way of playing this. Okay, he's passed. So if I frost out his front line here, goes down to 2, 4, 6 points. 7, 8, 9. And I'll have 1, 2, 3, 8. So I'll still have to play 1 more card. But it's going to be the best way to do it anyway. So, or we could just Scorch off his 10-pointer, and that'll give him 13, and we win. Biting Frost is probably the least useful card, so I'll use that now. And I'll have to play 1 more card. Oh, it takes Dandelion down to 1, right, okay. Fair dues. And I'll play a Siege. I have plenty of Siege to play within the next round. That'll do. He has a card advantage, but he has to win 2, of course. I'm going to get a card for winning, and I can medic out Thaler to give me some more cards. Which I'll do now. Or should I wait to do that? I might wait on that one. Might wait. Might hold off. He's going to medic out Spy. He'll medic out Thaler if he's got any brains. There you go. Gets 2 points. 2 cards back. He's matching. We've got almost identical decks, haven't we, really? I'll do it now. We have another medic. Very interesting. I'm going to waste 1 clear weather card to force him to play his next card. Don't need 2 of them. Come on, give me a damn decoy or something. Semi-useful at least. I think we've got him, to be quite honest with you, but just want to make sure, you know? Just want to make sure. Okay. I cannot scorch off any of his cards because 6 points is the highest. Ties with mine. Might just keep hold of Vernon in case it goes to a final round unexpectedly. Don't want to use that in case he's got scorched just yet, so we'll just put down some more 6 pointers, I suppose. Actually, I'll do that now, because if he has got a scorch, he's only going to scorch off Vesemir. If I keep putting down tons of 6 pointers, he could scorch off all of them at the same time. So now he's got 7 points. Just keep going with the siege. Just keep going with the siege. Keep going with the siege. I think I've got him here. Oops. Oh, that would have been a tragedy, wouldn't it? That would be a tragedy if I played that by mistake. I think we got him here. I think we got him. Good game, sir, but you lost. Not that I'm a sore winner or anything, but nah, you lost. Now give me a card. Fire Elemental.
Said they've not got a full garrison.
Oh, aye. Must have sent men against the Black One. Not expecting anyone to strike from the sea.
Then they're in for a surprise.
So a quick gander at the notice board. We have an apprentice has been sought. The Council of Elders has decided as follows. If one rents a mare and the mare foals, the foal is the owner's property. But the one to whom the stallion belongs has the right to half a pail of milk for as long as the mare is producing. So the couple boffing in my barn every night, ride the crupper somewhere else. I've had enough of the noise. Next time I'll chase you out with a whip. Oh dear. Someone's looking for a ram's head. Beware the black ram who butts one straight in the arse. If one turns the arse to him. A nice collection of notices I see today. And we have some missing miners. It'll not come as news to most, but let me repeat for the ignorant. A few of our lads went looking for ore in the mountains and never returned. They must have run into trouble, and since those brave warriors couldn't handle it themselves, it must have been serious trouble indeed. That's why I'm looking for a brave man to go up and suss out what's become of them. Whoever does will get gold to match his glory. Speak with the village elder. Missing miners? In a second. Just going to go speak to Fritjof first while we're here. Then we shall speak with the village elder and see where the miners are. See if it fits in with my overall plan of the session.
You must be prospering around here. Witcher! Heard there's silver in them hills.
Have you?
What's this offer? Got a contract for me?
Might do, if you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time.
What's this offer? Got a contract for me? Usually work alone. If you're willing to partner with me.
It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Jenga Fred himself.
Who? Go on, I'm listening.
I'll bite. What's the famous Jenga Fred need a witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye, quite the rogues they are. 3 of them, and everyone's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt. Even took to grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps they wear. Folks see 3 yellow tops, they flee to their huts. Which don't help much, of course, because they're also fond of arson.
No, haven't met him.
If you do, tread careful. They're quick to stick a knife in a man's gut, often just by way of greeting.
Doubt they'd try that with a witcher.
You never know with that lot. Right, well I head south soon. Haven't looked there yet. Fare you well. We might meet again someday.
The sad tale of the Grossbart brothers. Oh, we're picking up all the quests now, aren't we? We're picking them all up. Yeah. We'll look at them in a second. I will. What did I say at the start of the session? 2.5 hours ago? It'll take about an hour to do all that I've got planned, if we don't get distracted. Well, consider us distracted.
So what can I cut with yours?
Once I begin,
You want
you
lime?
must all enter your homes. Shut the windows. Lock the doors.
Seems to me this mate's got worms. Shouldn't be risking your life for us.
Excuse me, sorry to intrude.
Fritjof?
That's right. And what do they call you, Witcher?
Me? Drifter, stranger, mutant. Sometimes even by my name. Geralt of Rivia.
A man with a sense of humor. I like that. Well, what can I do for you, Geralt of Rivia?
Gremist wanted me to summon you. Need you to help him perform a ritual.
A ritual? Will this one stop him from being a mean old goat? I would go see him for old time's sake, but I've more important matters on my mind. Look about you. The ground. See how dry it is. It's not rained for weeks. The grass in pastures has withered. Sheep are starving. I must bring rain, but fear that... Wait just a moment. Perhaps you could help me.
How? I'm a man of many talents, but manipulating the weather's not one of them.
I have in mind a different skill, involving your sword. You see, Mother Nature dislikes it when you take something from her by force. She will defend herself, so fiercely in fact, that I could use a defender myself. What do you say?
Favour for a favour. Sounds reasonable.
Sure, I'll help. Provided you go see Gremist afterwards.
Agreed. Now follow me. Time for a little storm.
Like the dog. Or wolf, in fact. Alright, so we're just following Fritjof to wherever he's going to take us to.
Animal sacrifice?
Should we burn folk at the stake as they do on the continent? Better a sacrifice of goats and sheep, I think.
Decent
Oh, I'm going to say, don't make us watch it, please.
Skuka Svarm Fatna Hala.
It's starting.
Uh-oh. What's going on? Foglets. Come on, Wolfie, help me! Oh, he is helping me! Good dog! Good wolf! Whoa. These things outplay it. Oh, whoa! There's more than one of them.
Blotter Himmel, Blotter Moiler, Flacker up Blixtar.
Come on, Wolf, keep helping, keep helping.
Winds howling. closer.
God damn you! Ooh. Off with your head.
Lots of them.
You don't tell me it's going to be this intense. Foglets everywhere. Ah! Oh, and it's raided!
Storm, damn it.
I've not managed a storm that fine for ages. Did you see the drops? The size of eggs.
A little busy tending to the foglets. They weren't small either.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately, they always emerge. But perhaps that's for the best.
For the best. Why?
If manipulating the weather carried no risks, they'd not give me peace. Make it rain, make the sun shine. Some would want storms, others a sea calm as a pond frozen over. This way folk petition me only when their need is great, not because they've had a whim.
I get it. There are times I wish I didn't have to chase this necker or that drowner. Will you go see Gremist now?
With pleasure. After a storm of those proportions, I shall gladly have it to help him with his ritual. Till then.
What was he gonna say? Right, foglet loot all over. We've got rib leaves all over. I'm not going to take all the rib leaves, I'll just take 3. Or maybe 4. That'll do. So that is that little situation taken care of. Oops, wrong button. This stopped doing that for a while. It started doing it again. I don't know why. I don't know what's changed. Oh, I know what's changed. The tutorial messages have been turned back on somehow. I think I turned them off, didn't I? Right. Okay. So. Oh, for God's sake! Wrong button again. Right. Okay. This turn. Let's see if we can get it right. So the next 2 are a bit further south. The Hallowed Horn is very far south. Just want to see where this sad tale of the Grossbart brothers takes us. It takes us down here. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Don't know if we'll get to that today, but we might do. So, what about this missing miners quest? Speak to the village elder, so he should be nearby. So it should be nearby, he's not massively near. Quite a spread out village, isn't it? Stop moaning, you haven't had rain for weeks apparently. It now starts raining and you bloody moan about it. Ah! Is the village elder the chappie in this strange building that I said I'm sure we'd speak to before the end of the session? I think it is.
That one. Greetings, Watcher.
Hear about the missing miners. Might be able to help. What happened?
Well, We'd heard tales of silver in the northern hills, and seen as coins needed to ready longships for raids, we sent a few lads to see how much truth was in the tales. And, well, they've yet to return.
Reward's too low. It's a bit of a harsh way to put it, but you know what? For once I'm not going to haggle. We always fail miserably anyway.
Might not be much silver in the hills, but there are monsters, definitely. I'll see if the miners came across any.
Thank ye, Witcher. Not too many foreigners in the Isles.
Travel to the missing miners' camp. So we're going to check where that is in the grand scheme of things. He said to the north. Yeah, that doesn't really feature in my plans for today either. These bloody distractions, I'm telling you, they crop up all over the damn place. They sure as hell do. Right, okay. So it's not a massive distance, but that might not be the end point to this quest. Do you know what? Screw it. I'm being diverted. There's also an undiscovered location on the way. So we'll take a look at that as well. Excuse me, chickens. Now, what the hell is this? Very strange. Very strange little place. Nothing that we can loot in here at the moment, but this could well be another quest location. What's this? Undiscovered location is underneath the ground, so I've got a feeling that it's going to be something to do with this, maybe. Although I can't really see any doors that could potentially lead further in, but weird.
Wind's howling.
I'm bothered about the damn wind. I'm bothered about where the hell this undiscovered location is. Screw your wind. Ah. Guarded treasure. Oh no. No. Please, God, help me. Well, just get in there and hack and slash. 3 of them. Oh, this is going to be painful! Or maybe not. Whew, that went smoothly for a change. Well, hardly anything worth my time, to be quite honest. Come on, Roach. Go for a trot along here. Oh, the Cyclops.
Take it easy.
Let's go around the Cyclops, shall we? Leave him to continue his...
Bastard.
Oh! Neckers! I need a Necker heart. I need a necker heart. One of you suckers, give me your heart. Now! Necker claws, necker blood, necker eyes. Not necker blooming hearts. Okay, 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 calm down, calm down. No, I'm sort of going round the Cyclops here, leave the Cyclops be, and he's right next to an overturned car. I mean, could this Cyclops be responsible? Are the villagers safe to travel with that thing there? Should I, as a monster slayer, be killing it? Kind of feel bad leaving it there, so close to the village. And right next to an overturned car, which
Go.
he or she or it could have well damaged itself. I don't think you guys have ever seen me fight a Cyclops, have you? The only one I ever fought was off camera during an undiscovered location hunt. Come on then. Oh my god. Yeah. Big and slow. Oof! And hits like a train. Whoa! Okay, okay, okay. I know I've disturbed your car destroying fest. There we go.
Might want to look around some.
Hard times. Investigate the broken cart, you see? I knew there was more to this cart than meets the eye. Call it a sixth witcher sense.
Blood hasn't even dried. Wasn't a fair fight. Didn't stand a chance.
Anything else? Anything else? There's a wheel over there.
Trail's fresh. Blood hasn't even dried.
So we've got footprints. Right, which way are they going? There. There. Ah.
Ground splattered with blood for a few feet around. A lot of it. Went this way. Blood hasn't even dried.
We're on the trail, we're on the trail. Oh.
Went this way. Another victim.
Letter to Jan. There it is. Jan, my dearest son, ill is our lot of late. Singer's husband's ship crashed in a storm during its last expedition. Bjorn survived, thank the gods, but weeks will pass before his captain builds another, and meanwhile life must go on. He weren't taken on for the building, so he's earning no coin. We're eating our winter stocks now, and I fear to think what we'll do when they run out. That's why I'm sending Singer to you, asking for your help on behalf of us all. If you can find work for Singer, and then Bjorn, and I will come to Okay, so shall I start again? If you can, find work for Singer and then Bjorn, and I will come to Caer Troll to stay with you. Perhaps there's some work for Bjorn with you at the forge. And if work is scarce around Caer Troll as well, lend Singer a few coppers. And I'll give it all back with interest once we're out of this plight. Jan. Jan's mother. Is Jan the guy working the forge at Caer Troll? Yeah. Deliver it back to the smith. Well, we'll keep it in mind. We are on our way to doing something else at the moment. Missing miners. Travel to the missing miners camp. Shouldn't be too far from here now, to be honest. 170 paces. Let's put our foot down.